Hello YouTube friends, so we are doing some more of our historic Brawl challenge where we try to get 5 wins before we get 5 losses. We're using Thassa the Deep Dwelling. So this is all about, at your end step you remove a creature you control from the game and it comes right back, so you get to enter the battlefield effects extra times at the end of every end step. Not to mention she's a 6/5 indestructible if you ever get your devotion, up to 5 or more. And even occasionally that tap a creature for 4 mana can be very useful. So let's see if we can get 5 wins. It does seem like the lag issue went away, so that's good. Oh, game 1 is right up against Turgid. Probably my most hated commander in this, but we'll give it a try. Of course. I don't think I want him being able to tutor cards to the top of his deck. Slow that down. So next turn, my opponent will likely get the Turgid in. Oh, he plays it as a Lantern. Okay. It's not as bad, I suppose. Still puts us on a clock, though. Definitely annoying. I mean, at least with the Sailor of Means, we're constantly making treasure tokens that we can sacrifice to that thing, so it's not so bad. More hand destruction, what a surprise. I'm surprised he didn't get rid of my Tomb Raider there. Glad he didn't. I'll just take the 3 life for now, though. I mean, it is a pretty good shot that we're going to be able to outvalue the Turgid deck here. Especially since he didn't play it for his Turgid side. I don't think I really want to Spark Double any of this. I'm going to play this though and use up my treasures. Thins the deck out of land, and having more mana is never bad for this deck. I'm just going to go for card draw for now. And if being useful later, we'll see. At least he hasn't made us discard anything too important. Oh, that's an excellent draw. That might be the best draw I could have had right there. That is going to draw me a card for every creature that hits my opponent. Also turns on my Thassa. So now we're going to be able to outdraw the hand destruction by a lot. Tempted to play this Alpha of the Oracle, but yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do the Sailor again because I'm going to start sacrificing treasures to this Lantern. I don't want to keep losing life. Alright, and if all he's doing is untapping that thing, I think we're in pretty good shape. Definitely way ahead on damage. I'm trying to cast this. That'll be useful. We'll keep both of those. I don't think I need him. So, nice easy win. Boy, do I hate playing against a trigger deck, though. I hope we don't play against them again. They're really easy to beat, but they're so annoying to play against. Now we're up against a Thassa. Thassa is very powerful. This will probably be a really hard matchup for us. But this hand is alright. I'll go with it. I'm just going to play this for land because I really don't want to miss a land drop. And I don't want to have to get stuck playing that later tapped. So just play it now. And hope we don't end up needing it as a counterspell. Like this guy. He's also very good with the 3 blue symbols on him to activate Thassa. I think I'd rather play this and start getting card draw going. Because next turn we can play Thassa and draw another card with it. Reconnaissance mission again, that's good. I don't know if I'm going to need it this game, but we'll see. And if my opponent has some sort of removal spell and uses it on this guy, I wouldn't be that upset. Alright, he's just ramping, which makes sense. I think most of Thassa decks probably just run tons and tons of ramp. Would be the best way to design it, I think. Just trying to get to that 7 mana to play your commander. At least we have a lot of answers for it. Still not drawing land, though. I need to draw at least one more. Draw so many extra cards already, too. Wow, is the game really just going to completely mana screw me even with all this card draw? Let's see, I guess. Smothering Tide, that's annoying. Yeah, finally got a land. Don't think I'm gonna pay for this, so he's gonna get a treasure. I don't think it really matters at this point. Just gonna try and get some big damage in as fast as we can. Fortunately, I have to give my opponent a lot of treasures. I think we're still in okay shape. I'm just going to draw one card at this point. Just don't think Spell Pierce is going to be useful this game. Does he forget how indestructible works? Strange. I'm surprised he's not just going for attacks like this. Still has 3 mana left. This looks like it'll be a really good River's Rebuke turn, probably. It is unfortunate that he's filling his hand, but since we're going to send everything back to his hand, he's still not going to be able to do a whole lot. We got a farewell. Nothing great, though. Well, that's unfortunately exiles our graveyard, but we got a Snapcaster. It would have gotten us a spell back out of the graveyard, but sorry. Yeah, we can take that. I mean, we're still not in very good shape because it's an Atraxa deck, and Atraxa is amazing. And there's really nothing I can do about that. But we can at least send it all back to his hand and just try and get some damage in. Part of me now that just wants him to kill my Cavalier, because if he does I get to shuffle my deck, because I really don't want to draw 2 lands right now. Yeah, it's fine. Too bad the Cavalier got exiled though, so those lands stay stuck on our top of our deck. But forcing him to farewell there, I think, is very, very, very good for us. So I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I think we're still behind though. Opponent just has so many cards in their hand. But we're giving it our best effort. But I'd say our chances of beating an Atraxa deck is probably like 20%. Something like that. Too bad this Mind Flayer can't steal a Planeswalker. Wow, we just got rid of 4 land in a row, essentially. That was awesome. Thank you, Ashiok. Definitely did not want to draw all those cards. And unfortunately, our hand is not great right now. So I definitely want to save up mana for Counterspell. Which means I really only have about 6 mana I can actually spend. And I don't have enough mana symbols to turn on my Thassa with that mana either. Alright, so we'll do this. don't have a whole lot of good options right now. What was this thing that he picked up anyway? Oh, okay. There's Mondrak. What I can do about that? Don't really care about it either. I think I will stop that one. I don't care about the Astronaut. The deck doesn't have a ton of graveyard stuff, like that's one of the only ones. Sure. Assume he'll just block, which is fine. We saw the counter spell up. The other consideration was to put the Shadow Spear on the Mind Flayer so that I could kill the Kato, but I don't actually care about the Kato very much. At least both the Planeswalkers we played are pretty weak, so we still have some hope here. Not looking great, but I don't think I want to flicker anything right now. This card's fun and all, but loading my deck up with more Moxen is not really what I want right now. What kind of that? Probably just going to play the Snapcaster turn on the Thassa's Oracle, most likely. I know what's in my opponent's hand, and he really doesn't have anything. So we're looking in pretty good shape now. Might actually be able to beat this Atraxa deck somehow, although he's probably going to play Atraxa again next turn and fill his hand back up, so... Unless I draw some sort of counterspell for Atraxa. We're probably still in a lot of trouble. That's not going to do it. But we can draw some cards at least, so actually maybe I will hang on to the Snapcaster. This will draw some cards at least. Hopefully we can draw something to deal with that Atraxa. Just trying to decide how many I want to swing at Planeswalkers. I don't care about the Ashiok, I'm not even going to swing at that. What's the Kato do again? It just draws a card or makes something up to the Tiger block. Or makes a Death Touch creature. Alright, I think I will swing at the Kato. I don't really want my opponent drawing more cards. We'll swing these two at the face. Just draw a couple of cards here, and we also get a Scry. I probably want this. That'll dig me deeper. Storm right now. Well, none of those are going to be answers to Atraxa immediately, so that's really unfortunate. It was one of the few other cards that matters to my graveyard. Oh Do I want to flicker anything? I really don't. I mean, on the plus side, it does take up most of his mana to cast this. On the downside, he's going to be able to attach Swiftfoot Boots to it, and we're pretty much just going to lose. When you got a Swords of Plowshares and a Muldrotha. Yeah, I guess it's over. He got a good draw for this one. Yeah, I'd say it's over now. I don't really want to continue it. No point in wasting time. Should have just conceded instantly, but I figured I'd try it anyways, but I knew there was almost no chance to win. Thassa is like a major, huge, top tier, one of the strongest commanders in the game, and I'm playing Thassa, who's probably one of the bottom tier, weakest commanders in the game, so when it matches you up like that, there's not much you can do. Unless you get very, very lucky, and I didn't. Key to the City is a weird card in the Muldrotha deck. I guess it does let him discard cards. Soul Guy's really weird in a Muldrotha deck. It's actually actively bad in a Muldrotha deck. But it worked out for him this time. I think I'm just going to go for the Thassa here. Play this for now. I can't see me being very likely to be able to save that kind of mana just for a 1 mana counter spell. I think I am going to flicker the Sailor and get some more treasure here instead of drawing a card. Thing is, that's good going for us here with this hand against the Muldrotha deck, which is also a really, really powerful commander, is that we have a way to counter it and we have a way to shut it off when it's on the turn. So opponent just wanted to discard a card and draw a card, okay. Had to pay 2 mana to use that. Pretty slow, which is definitely good for us. So we'll have Muldrotha mana next turn, but I don't even care about countering it right now since I have Prison of the Moon. That should pretty handily take care of the Muldrotha. I'm just trying to decide if I want to cast this Muldrotha, draw 2 cards. Though, I think I'm better off playing the Mind Stone and the Geist Channeler instead. Geist Channeler won't really hit anything. Okay, punish just over it. That's a weird concede. Okay. Take a free win. Especially against such a powerful commander. odds of winning that were going to be very, very low. Even all the stuff we had in our hand were only kind of things that slowed Muldrotha down a little bit. I didn't have any real threats or anything, so it wasn't going to matter all that much. But I guess the opponent saw it differently. Right, even in Prison of the Moon, I mean, all he needs is one of his enchantment removals and he's got his Muldrotha back. So it's not like that's an ultimate answer or anything like that. Well, this is a terrible starting hand. Only one land is not going to cut it. 3 land is more like it. Yeah, this seems fine. Still need to draw more land. We drew more land. Just take this. Sailor means it's been pretty useful. And I really like playing it first because, especially against a white-black deck, if he has any creature removal, I'd much rather use it on this guy. What does this do? I'm sure that works with this. Oh, because it's at the end of combat. Unfortunately, we're the kind of deck that does not care about my opponent's life total. He could be at 1,000 life and we're still going to win if we get to the point where we win. I don't think I'm going to do the Thassa just yet. I think I'm going to use the Exclusion Mage to slow my opponent's stuff down a little bit here. Just send this commander back to his hand for a minute. I'm surprised he didn't attack with that last turn, actually. And I'm just gonna... Yeah, I gotta put this for land. We'll put out Thassa next turn. It's definitely getting annoying. Nice, that's a good draw. I think I want to use that for the channel. As much as I want to bounce something, I actually really would rather have the treasure at the moment so we can have a spell if we need it, in case my opponent does something big. Oh, good thing we did that. think we're going to play this for 3 life. I'm going to hold up the Sublime Epiphany. This time we're going to start flickering. I'm just going to get rid of this for now. Won't get another one back till his end step. Seems worth doing this. So we'll counter it. We'll return something to his hand. I'll create a token of one of my creatures, and I will draw a card. We'll return the Jadar since he's not going to be able to cast it again. I will create a copy of my Exclusion Age, and I will draw. Let's draw some more magic cards. That's useful. I don't think I want to cast anything else yet, because I'm going to draw another card at my end step probably. I'm just going to swing with the Thassa for now. Didn't draw a better counterspell, sadly, but at least we have a Swan Song that'll stop any kind of like board wipe or something like that. Doesn't stop the Wandering Emperor, but doesn't really matter if it kills my Thassa. Just cast it again, so not a big deal. Especially since he tapped out to do that, basically. So. Didn't really help him very much. I think I should probably start bouncing back some of these tokens. In case he gets some sort of effect that pumps them all or something like that. Don't want him to have too many on the board. I might even let this happen. No, I guess not. I think I'll attack with this token too. If he wants to use tokens to kill it, I'm fine with it. It's never going to be able to get flickered or anything anyways. Alright, that makes life easier. I think I'm going to do the Clone Crafter. It's a fun card. It gives me a copy of a random creature out of his deck. So we'll see if we get something interesting. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think I'll just play this. Now, even if my opponent has like removal or a board wipe, I'm not going to be too worried about it. Let's just get rid of that Wandering Emperor, just to make sure he never gets it back. There are ways to get Planeswalkers back from those colors. And just gonna get treasures, I guess. I probably should have done that. Draw a card. That matters too much. I was thinking I'd be able to sack the treasure to draw a card with this. So. But I could have just drew a card with that. Why is he attacking with this? Just so I can get another servo? I guess he gains a life that way, so I guess I'll just take it. Not that it matters much, but... Oh, Mystic Sanctuary, what do I get back with that? I'll probably get back Sublime Epiphany with that. That'll be nice to have on top. So I have 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. Don't really want to play any of this. Just gonna start swinging away. Swing with all that. This guy's flash too, so if something unexpected happens, I can flash that guy down too. Now draw this card, so I have my Sublime Epiphany up, which can counter anything. I also have Narset's Reversal, so I can cast it and put it back in my hand to have it again for later. I don't see a lot of ways for my opponent's deck to win from here, but maybe they'll surprise me. Jadar, just don't care about him at this point. Need some search for a land. It also gets back something of 2 mana or less from his graveyard potentially. There's nothing you can get back with that. I don't think I care about that either. I'd rather save it, and I can cast my Dream Eater at this point. Now we'll use the Dream Eater now that he's tapped out. Put that Jadar back in his hand. Also get the next zombie. Don't want the land. Don't think I want this. I don't think I really want this either. I'll keep the Wall Drifter. Let's just divert it. I don't blame him. There was pretty much no way of going to win at that point. So we're 3-1 right now, not bad. Matchups haven't been too awful, except that Turgid. The Atraxa, I guess, but... Dama of the West Tree. Oh, this will be a match. That deck can be really fast, and that is definitely a way to beat us. The longer the game goes, the better it is for us against a deck like that, for sure. And we've got some tools to delay the game, like Into the Royal, and Brainstorm should be able to help get us to some better cards. We have card draw here. I'll keep this hand. I'll wait on the Brainstorm and see what my opponent does first. I assume he's getting his Kodama out. just goes for the gallery. Well, at least we definitely got our land. Oh, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the double tip for now. Save this into the royal. That Creative's Case. Interesting name. How are you today? It's going all right. Playing some Magic, having some fun games. Opponent is definitely coming out quick, as expected. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. So right now I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to just play this Mind Stone, hold up into the Royal to bounce something and slow my opponent down a little, or just play this guy, have an okay blocker, although he's not really going to block most of this. I think this is better. Also gets me more mana to get this guy out faster. He'll be a decent blocker. Yeah, we'll probably end up using this into the Royal on his Beast Collar, because that thing's going to just keep getting bigger, so I'll start its counters over. That explains why. No, I'm not really interested, but thank you. Put that back in hand. And unfortunately we'll have to take 6 damage here, and my opponent will get 2 lands. I will keep that in mind in the future. If this ever starts getting to a point where it's making me money or something, maybe I can afford to do something like that, to hire somebody for that. But I'm just doing this for fun, you know? I do not actually have a Discord, but if you send it on my private messages on Twitch, I will get it that way. Yeah, that'll work too. Well, at least my opponent's creatures are all relatively small, so this Cavalier will be able to kill something course, my opponent might have a pump spell, but I think I'll take the chance. Try and kill this Gala off. Cool, worked. Guess my opponent was desperate to get a land for some reason. Alright, I can do that once I'm done streaming. Wow. You too. So my opponent 2 for 1. I don't want land right now. Just to kill my Cavalier. That's pretty good for us. Opponent's down to just 1 card in hand. Can't quite cast this guy yet. I haven't played this card yet. Alright, so I guess we're just playing this guy. There's no point putting Thassa down right now. And I'll have a counter spell up if I need it. Which I probably won't even use on my opponent's commander. I don't really care about the commander that much. And again, it is another 3/3 that I'm. What do I have in here? I think I have it into the foil. Yeah, I'm just gonna work it. I'll keep this kind of stuff for something important. I am thinking about blocking here and using the dive down just to slow down the damage and all that a little bit. I think it's worth it. I am concerned about all this land he has, though, because he's going to be able to activate a really big layer of the Hydra at some point. That might be hard for us to deal with. I think I'd rather have some blue land. I'm not setting this card right now. This is still not really going well, though. But at least we're gaining a little life. Just drawing land is not good for us right now. Definitely have to take a lot of damage this turn, sadly. He's casting a big-ass creature, apparently. Well, they probably tap this thinking they can get the 6 mana to use on the layer of the Hydra or something. Or not? Okay. Oh, Stone Color Serpent. Okay. That explains it. I don't want to deal with that. That's fine. Alright, good. So my opponent didn't get to do a whole lot this time. Gotta take the damage, unfortunately. We're still in pretty bad shape, though. Just been drawing too much land, and we drew more land. Definitely not what I needed right now. I guess I'm just gonna have to enter the Royal, because can't kick it, unfortunately. I'm just gonna slow this damage down as best I can. Where's my graveyard look like? I don't think there's anything else to get from there. Gain some life and draw a card. Still in very game-losing position right now, though. Could have used that a few turns ago. If I could have drawn some of my creatures that like bounce my opponent's creatures and stuff like that, I might have had a chance this game. But we just didn't. Just drew too much land. Here comes the big Hydra. So we're probably dead here. Well, I guess we're not dead, but we're in bad shape. I can kill this thing off. And this is not trample, at least, so we can do that. And we technically don't die. At this point I need like a River's Rebuke or something really powerful like that. I don't know if that's going to do it. Too low on life for that to really matter. Let me do this first, see if we can get anything useful. Nope. Now we don't have enough mana even if I do draw another card. So I guess we have to do this. I still don't really feel good about it. Guess we kill the commander. So I can Raven form another creature. He's still going to have 4/1, essentially 4/1 power to creatures. Guess I can technically live if I play Fill with it. Oh wait, he has later of the Hydra, now we're dead. That's just... Yep, just didn't draw any of the stuff I needed to beat a mono green deck. It was all on the bottom half of my deck, I guess, because we drew a lot of cards. At least overall the games are going better than they were last night. At least so far. Against what is this? Oh, rats. Well, rats is really boring. Probably the most boring deck in the game. Really, really easy to beat with most decks, but this deck has a lot of trouble with it. probably my only deck that I have that has trouble with it at all. He didn't attack. I definitely want to hold up my essence capture right now. I'm just going to have to play this as land. Get this down and still hold up my essence capture. Way too expensive for me to care about. Yeah, gotta let him do it, I guess. So there goes the essence capture. But at least he's tapped out. So disappointing. It's just disappointing that a deck like this even exists, honestly. Already falling asleep playing against this deck. That. Yeah, this is just over. I'm not even. I don't know why I even bothered to play even a few rounds of it. Just the point I should have just instant conceded. It's never going to be a fun game. Win or lose, it's just no, not fun at all. Not to me. Like, even if I somehow squeaked by and pulled that game out, I just wouldn't even want to play Magic anymore after going through all that. So we'll just quit now. That way I can still keep playing games and not feel too bad about it. Another degenerate deck. It's also very boring. Okay. It's like Arena heard me saying, "Hey, the matchups weren't too bad." I guess decided that I can't have that. It's funny because when I play this deck off stream, I never get matched up like this. But when I play it on stream, I just get matched up against the worst possible, most annoying, boring matchups there are. It's like the third one today. And after I was just thinking, hey, it's going okay. Now I kind of just don't want to play anymore. Yeah, let's keep this. Okay, good. I'm not even counting that as a win or anything, it's just not much. But in my experience, these Cody decks are all exactly the same, and almost always they're land destruction. And that is the most degenerate thing you can do, besides hand destruction. It's about the same. Especially in a for-fun format. Kaya. It's an interesting one. And seems okay. Oh, this is the new Kaya, right? Yeah, she's pretty good. Pretty expensive on mana, but still pretty good. Let's just hope my opponent isn't playing all the cheesy hand destruction spells like so many people do. Play the fun card. Some people concede when I play this card. It's kind of weird. Hilarious to me. But I guess this opponent is not an idiot, so... Oh, Smothering Tiles. Let's see... I guess you can have your treasure. I want to get my Thassa out. I don't even think I'm going to flicker my Oracle. I just want to have the Thassa on the board. Don't really want a Mox Jet. I don't want to fill my deck up with a bunch more mocks that I don't really want. But if we ever draw the Ancestral Recall or the Time Warp, it's pretty fun cards. Powerful cards. Of course, the thing that makes all these cards that it gives you powerful is when you get them in like your open hand, and that's not possible with the Oracle, which is why it's not a serious card. It's just for fun. Did not draw a land. That really sucks. I'm gonna have to let him get his treasure again. Get another treasure. And we still didn't get land, so that's good. Let's just move on. There's no way to win when I'm getting mana screwed. Just not possible. Especially when my opponent's getting all those treasures. So no point in continuing to waste time. I'm not going to waste your time or mine. It's too bad too, because that could have been an interesting match if I just drew land like I'm supposed to. Like I am mathematically supposed to, anyway. Another Turgid deck? Are you kidding me? I haven't seen a Turgid in ages, and I see two in one day. This game really just doesn't want me to play. So yeah, I think I'm just going to auto-concede. I'm not going to be able to play this. And it's just going to drive me insane. It's going to make me hate the game, and it's going to make me quit. I'm not going to be able to stream. So we'll just, for our sanity, we'll move on and not count that game at all. That is a no match. And chances are I'm like 90% favored to win that game, but it's not about winning and losing. I just don't want to fucking play it. Tatsunari, the Toad Rider. This deck's kind of fun. At least it's not just like blatantly degenerate like Turgid. Of course, they can still choose to play with all those shitty cards, but there is a chance that they're not, where Turgid is 100% playing all of those cards. Every time. This hand is not great, but it does have mana, so I'm going to keep it. And we do have a mana war, which might come in handy. Especially if we have a Thassa on the board. That's not bad. Foretell that, so we can cast it for 1 mana later. Much easier to squeak that in when casting other things. So far, opponent's deck seems relatively fair. I think I'm going to drop this Mana War now and bounce this creature. Just tie up my opponent's mana mostly. And bait out potential removal on a creature I don't care too much about. Definitely play the Thassa now. I want to bounce the commander or the token. I think we're just going to bounce the token. We'll probably make another, but there's a chance he doesn't. Oh, that's Eldest Reborn. Alright, well, we're screwed. And we missed a land drop. Wonderful. At least when he gets the Eldest Reborn's third trigger, he'll have to get back my Mana War, and I won't have anything on the board for him to Mana War back to hand, so he'll have to bounce one of his own things. Can he choose not to? Turn a creature from the... No, he has to. And that one is also not a May. He'll have to bounce a creature on the battlefield. Hopefully we can draw some other creatures soon, though, and some land. Some creatures that draw cards would be better, though. Well, land is okay, but we still need some creatures to go with it. Hoping to draw a counterspell here so I can stop this Gitrog, but I'm probably not going to. Chances are low, but not impossible. Nope, we didn't. Oh well, I guess we lose. Unless we top deck something really, really good, I think we're pretty much just dead. That ain't gonna do it. Game over. Alright, so only went 3 and 5. No, that really wasn't fun. Terrible draw. So the deck did not beat the challenge, sadly, this time. Probably try it again at some point. And if you're on YouTube, thank you for watching. Just please like and subscribe, and there will be more videos getting posted. Have a good day. Happy gaming till next time.